Yo, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Just making sure that I'm coming through clear. Let me go on here and find my show. What's happening though, family? How y'all doing? Everybody good? This your guy, bro Rob, coming back at y'all again. You know, and I just titled it just to let you know because everybody didn't. I don't know if y'all done noticed it or whatever, but I ain't really been, interacting with YouTube like that, man. Peace crew, peace Sonny, peace DS1. I ain't really been interacting on panels and I've been in people chat rooms. I, listen to the content creators that I feel kind of talk to me, and kind of about what I'm on. But for the most part, I didn't fail back. And a couple of videos back, I told y'all that I quit. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love, sister Anita B. How you doing? And I had told y'all I quit, man. I quit listening to cats who be talking that crazy, nonsense that's unbalanced. You know, what they don't realize is by not having a balanced look at things, what you do is you cut yourself off from what you could possibly learn on the other side of the argument, you know? And so for that, I just can't really listen to people who are ill informed or not informed. Am I saying that I know everything? No, I'm not saying that I know everything, you know, but I am versed in a lot of areas. You know what I'm saying? Peace, Poetic Chaos. And man, I hope to goodness that you had a great birthday. As you can see, we all love you and respect you. And I just wanted to weigh in on a couple of topics though. Before, some other content creators that I follow get live on this Friday evening. I'm so very happy that today is Friday. That way I don't have to force myself to get up tomorrow to go to work. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. I'm all over the place, but I'm gonna get to the topics that I wanted to cover. But it's crazy how I could pop up on the Saturday, no problem, because I know I ain't got to go to work. I'll pop up because I'm just programmed now. I just jump up at 5:30 before the alarm go off. You know what I'm saying? That's what time I start my day every day. But a couple of topics I wanted to weigh in on. You know, I start with because what's going on YouTube, that ain't my business. I'll be honest with you. If y'all wanna, like I told you one more time, although I'm somewhat familiar with the brothers that been on here talking crazy, and and then familiar with the brothers that defending themselves and all of that, because um because I feel like it's toxic and it's not, and it's going to lead us to a big circle where we're going to be arguing again. I'm just trying to model the behavior that I think we need to have on here in order to be successful. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, let me jump into what I wanted to discuss. Number one, coming up next week, I got two shows that I'm gonna be doing. One is with my good brother Brandon. He wrote a book. I finished it the other day, and we was hoping to hook it up, today. But he wasn't available to do it today, and then he launching his podcast tomorrow. And so Sunday I'm gonna be out at the Taste of Chicago. For y'all that don't know, the Taste of Chicago is a bunch of little restaurants all around the city. They all be in Grant Park, where we celebrate our team's championships and stuff. And and so anyway, it's at Grant Park. And man, if you ain't never been, again, if you come to Chicago, I promise you that I'm going to kick it with you. All you got to do is let me know when you coming, and man, fam, we're gonna kick it. But anyway, I ain't gonna be available Sunday because I'm going to the Taste. So that's why we doing the show Monday. So y'all be looking out for that. I feel like it's a powerful book. Um, it's entitled "Blood on the Auction Block" for education, but for our children. Well, no, that ain't the title, but that's basically what it's about. That he is making the argument that our educational system needs to change to so that our kids will be more politically astute and be able to work for their community through the lens of pan African political astuteness. So that's the basis of the book, and he cites Bobby Wright's work on this topic, and a couple of other master teachers on the topic. Um, so that's one thing. I got a interview that I'm gonna be doing with Brandon. Um, and he go by Zalani too, but a lot of people get turned off because he using an African name and oh, we not African and oh, and all of this and that. So I can see why he would want to go back to his government name, you know what I mean? But that brother, me and him gonna be chopping it up Monday. Then one day next week, I'm gonna be chopping it up with one of the guys from 079. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my best friends in the world. My guy Martell, we call him Cognac. You know what I'm saying? Martell Cognac. But anyway, what we doing is we're gonna be promoting our this basketball tournament that I put together that I'm gonna be doing in the neighborhood that I grew up in. And so, of course, when the tournament come, I'm gonna have some. I'm gonna film it, and then I want to edit it down so that y'all can kind of get a gist of what Brother Rob is doing. I'm doing more than just chopping it up with y'all on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I work in the community, and like I said, I put my money and my energy behind what I'm doing. And so that being said, you know, any support that you want to give me, you know what I'm saying, on that day I'm going to give y'all all the links and stuff like that, but I'm on Facebook under my government name. I don't mind giving out my government name. You can like I said, y'all can try to expose me. It's all good. Expose me. And when you do, everybody gonna see, exactly the brother that I am. You know what I'm saying? Try to expose me. Please do so. You know what I'm saying? Please expose Brother Rob. But anyway, I'm under Robert Williams Jr. on Facebook. And you know, I created a group for the Dawes Park Legends tournament. I grew up hooping at Dawes Park, and for people who don't know about Dawes Park, you know, in the '90s, you know what I'm saying, we used to beat up on each other so bad that we had to go and start branching off to other parks, and then that's when we found out that we had some of the best hoopers in the city. You know what I'm saying? So I could run down the list of some of the hoopers: Randy Dawes, Keith Johnson, Brian Notary, Kevin Turner, Jerry G, Tyron Triplett, Lance Notary, Punk, and man, it was so many guys that I grew up with that could have made it. You know what I'm saying? Some of us made bad decisions. It was injuries played a part in it. You know what I'm saying? But all of us collegiate, we all went and played collegiately. And when I say all of us, I damn all of us, all of us. You know what I'm saying? And so that just give you an idea of how good we was up at Dawes Park. But I'm promoting the Dawes Park Legends tournament. And at the tournament, what I'm doing is I'm basically highlighting the brothers that came off of 79th Street that went and made some of themselves. We always talking about our neighborhood guys that didn't make it but made a lot of money or did a lot of things that wasn't productive. I mean, I look back on that time fondly because it made me the man that I am, you know, and that's why I'm really humble about the way I carry myself and getting into it with people is I know it's not worth it, you know. Man, I got a lot of homies, you know, that I wish was still with us, and I tell people all the time, man, I didn't learn my lesson. So I'm not that's why I don't engage in the back and forth on YouTube. And then thirdly, right? Anything, and then I'm because it's gonna be short. Anything that you think I'm probably against, you probably right. You probably right. Man, I know bro Rob got something to say. You probably right. I'm gonna tell you something, right? Uh Again, I don't mind confrontation. I don't mind, sending the deck up, you know. Shit, I don't mind beating the brakes off a motherfucker. I'll meet you at whatever I gotta do, you know what I'm saying, to where, we understand each other, right? I don't mind, right? But at the same time, fam, at the same time, I have learned through the course of my life, watching other people mistakes. I done did some things that I'm not proud of. And for that I say this, right? I could tell you I got so much life experience. I can tell you what not to do. You the captain of your own ship, so I ain't gonna try to tell you what to do, right? But I ain't gonna front now. I can tell you what not to do though. I can tell you that. At the end of the day, a lot of us be on YouTube, and because we talking over, IP, internet protocol, because we talking over that, it give y'all a shield, you know, to call people out they name, bitch ass niggas, this and bitch ass. Maybe you might say that in real life in front of me. I doubt it though, you know. And and you be y'all be going in on each other and all that. Man, look, let me tell you something, bro. Escalation is a real thing. And I know trouble when I see it. That's why I backed out. This the issue though. A lot of us are drawn to that trouble, you know? A lot of us, that's why these people keep doing that shit. That's why they keep talking crazy. Because we want to go and see it. We want to go and hear somebody go in on somebody else and yeah, get that nigga. I be seeing y'all in the chat room. Yeah, that simp ass dude and all that. Man, I be seeing that shit. And I be saying to myself, Joe, bruh, bruh, this is go all of these lives and all of this stuff that we done did, this is prosperity. You go yo ass, the people that come after you, you know what I'm saying? Your children's children. If they decide to pull it up, they gonna hear you, fam. Say that stupid shit that you be saying. You need to think about that. Our people deserve better from you because you grown and you know better. But for the people who act like they don't know better, like Gab said the other day, what's their inspiration? What's their purpose? You know, what's your purpose for doing it? See, and when you examine that, intentions, when you examine a person's intentions, right? That go to show you who you dealing with. And when people show you who you dealing with, you need to believe them. A lot of people, like DS1 say, man, we out here, we sick, and we need to heal. And so that's the way I look at a lot of you crazy niggas. Y'all just sick, fam, and y'all need to heal. And it don't make no sense to me for me to rub some salt in that wound that you won't even try to heal. Emotions, they put a lot of people in them prisons. Emotions put a lot of people in the graveyard, fam. Them facts. That ain't Brother Rob opinion. Them facts, fam. Cause I done seen it over and over and over again. It was one time I had lightweight got into it with a cat on YouTube, right? And I was telling him that his vibration was low. You know, his vibration was low. This is, not to sound like I'm preaching, man. I guess I am preaching. I guess I am preaching. Man, but see, I know when brothers got to put other people down and talk down to people and put yourself on a pedestal and everything, I know that you dealing with some insecurity. I know it. I don't think that I know that. You not dealing with your weakness. And any man, now I can't speak for women because I don't know how to be a good woman. I don't know that. But any man that won't deal with his weakness, everybody, everybody that's around you, that's in your proximity, they gonna have to feel the consequences. Let me give you an example. Let's say, for instance, a man is head of a household and he got a substance abuse problem, right? He on dope, he on crack, you know. Everybody in that family is going to suffer. Let's say, for instance, he had a son. His son would be able to justify weakness because he's seeing in his father. Look at his wife. What if she decide to leave him? Another man that might have another weakness, she could say to herself, well, at least he ain't on crack. Do you see? Your weakness, by you not addressing your weakness, you affect your whole family. I'll give you another example. Maybe that was too dramatic for some people. Well, I ain't on crack, right? Let's say, for instance, at the drop of a hat, your ass get mad and want to start fighting. You are emotionally immature. What does what does that do to everybody that's around you? That put them on defense because they know they gonna have to go on offense because your crazy ass is with them. Somebody staring in the car. Instead of just letting the brother look at y'all, maybe he looking at the car. Instead of you letting them look at y'all, this is a real life story, G. Instead of you allowing dude to just look at y'all and go on into the store, right? Fuck is you looking at, fam? Right? You don't even know this nigga might have a pole on him, fam. Get everybody in the car shot up. You see? Because you won't deal with your weakness. I'll give you another example. Let's say, for instance, you a man and you love to gamble. Your ass always sitting at a slot you in a dice game, you at the boat, you at the casino. What do that do? Now your family can't pay the rent. Shorty can't go to college. You shred your daughter's confidence because you can't buy her some new Vans. You see? Because you won't deal with your weakness. Let's say, for instance, I'll give you another example. Oh man, I got plenty of them. Because I'm thinking of real people. I'm thinking of real shit that happened. Huh? Let's say, for instance, now I'm a man that because I could keep going, right? Here go the solution for you though. Here go the solution. Take a real good look at yourself. Take a real good look at yourself. And if you don't like what's looking back at you in the mirror, do something about it. Hell, go to the gym. Stop drinking. Stop popping pills. Show up to work on time. Save some money. Take your wife out on a date. Take your girl out on a date. Travel. Wise man told me I'll never forget it. Life rewards action. Life rewards action. It don't reward your good feelings, your good intentions, your bad intentions. It don't reward that. It don't reward your imagination. Life rewards action. Now, on the flip side, right? Because it's always a flip side, life also consequence your inaction. You see? It's like, man, I just can't leave them sugary drinks alone. I love pop. I love it. Can't nobody tell me. Keep drinking it. You might be diabetic right now and not even know it. Life consequence your inaction. Be sitting there thirsty and don't get something to drink. Get some water in you. Don't drink water for a couple of months and see what the hell happened. All I'm saying, and again, I'm a humble brother. You ask me a question, man, I'm gonna give you an answer, and it's gonna be the truth. To the best of my ability, with the information that I know, I'm gonna give you the truth. I'm gonna give you the truth. You know, for my guys though, for my guys, man, look, I'm gonna always keep it 1,000 with y'all, fam. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why is because, man, we men, we black men. And I know it would be good for me to find some people that I can trust in, some people I can confide in. So I'ma always present myself like that, fam. I ain't gonna do no snake shit. And if a nigga said I said some shit, get me on the phone. Let's talk right now. Cause if I said some shit, hey, I'm man enough to repeat it the exact same way I said it, and I ain't gonna lie. You can trust and believe that. And to our sisters, I apologize on behalf of the brothers who are misinformed. I'm saying it just to let y'all know. I'm saying it out loud right now. I love our sisters. I love our sisters. I love our sisters. Y'all are the most beautiful women on planet Earth. And there is no woman on planet Earth that can take y'all place. In my mind, this is where I stand. In my mind, because my mama was a black woman, is a black woman, I'ma always hold y'all in that first slot. That's why I went and found somebody that's very similar to her. You know how they say you marry your mama? My wife, my wife, her birthday is one day before my mama. Now I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that when I was dating her until, I found out, when her birthday was. But that's what attracted me to her. Not to mention that she beautiful, and got a great sense of humor and all of those types of things. I ain't about to run down the list, have y'all niggas looking for my wife, you know what I'm saying? But you can look, you have her check it. I'm joking around. But man, look, if you go on Facebook and that pretty lady is sitting next to me, that's her. That's her, you know. But I love our sisters. And man, I'm gonna do a dedication to y'all, and I'm gonna end off on this, right? Because again, I want to catch a Gab interview with Craig, the tech guy. So y'all make sure y'all support that brother. Go over there and check him out. And I'm gonna end on this. And y'all done probably heard me say it. I'm gonna repeat it though. I'm gonna repeat it though. Love, right? You know how I was just telling y'all I love the sisters. Love is a in spite thing. It's an in spite thing. That's what it is. It's an in spite thing. In spite of this, in spite of that, I love you. You know, you don't have to do anything special for me to love you. Just be who you are. That's all you have to do. I hear what they be saying about y'all. I disagree strongly. It's not lost on me that some of our sisters might could benefit from having a higher moral and ethical code. That's not lost on me. But some of the brothers on the same turn, they could have a higher moral and ethical code too. I don't see other women replacing y'all in my mind. You know what I'm saying? You take a sister, same height, same weight, same age, put it right next to any other woman, and I guarantee you gonna pick the sister every time. Every time. But love is a in spite thing, in spite of their flaws, in spite of that one thing that she do to just piss you off. You know what I'm talking about? Just always leaving glasses right on the side of the bed. Get up in the middle of the night, step into the glass. Like, God damn, you could have put the glass downstairs, you know. But in spite of that, I still love you. Love is an in spite thing. In spite of. So, you know, for people who might disagree with me, you know, well, God bless you real good. You got your opinion, I got my opinion. You got your strategy, I got my strategy. You got your ideology, I got mine. It's just that mine is based on, and I'm gonna just tell you the truth, mine is based on what the ancestors was teaching us. Mine is based on what the master teachers was telling us. Mine's is based on the greatest example of a man in my life, which is my father. I pattern myself after that man. Got some huge shoes to fill. His wisdom, in my opinion, unmatched. I haven't met a better man than him. I'm willing to share him with you. I've been trying to get him on the show. He said he don't want to talk on YouTube. That's what he said. I've been trying. But also, this is just my benefit. See, I grew up in a two-parent household. I grew up in a house. I didn't grow up in the projects. And I grew up with a mama that loved me in spite of all my foolishness, all my lying and cheating and gang banging and man, all through all of that, she still loved me. And so her example of love is the example that I use. And man, I feel my heart go out to some brothers. You know, again, I can't I can't speak for everybody. But the woman that I call my mama, man, look, man, that lady loved me. Man, it ain't no question in my mind. So I be thinking to myself, these brothers that's so cold-hearted, I call it. So rough, I call it, on their assessment of our sisters. I be thinking to myself, man, what example of a woman did you grow up with? Because I grew up with some strong black women. We don't have the same belief system. Like, my mama and my aunties and my grandma and her mama, they were all devout Christian. I come from a family of preachers. I got a cousin, his name Roseman Randall. He got a mega church down there in Memphis, Tennessee. For anybody that might, be listening to me that live in Memphis, Tennessee, that's my first cousin. So I come from a family of preachers. You know, I wouldn't say I'm a Christian, you know, but I'm saying that to say these women had high moral value. If they got drunk, they ain't do it in front of me. Shit. If it's some black female fuckery in my family, I'm sure it is. But they knew how to be discreet, if that's the case. But these women, like I'm saying to you, brother, sister, my reality might be a little different than y'all's. You know, I grew up on the south side of Chicago. I grew up in the hood, as they call it. We just call it the area, bro. That's what we call it, the area. All the guys from the nine that I grew up with, we call it the area. Man, hey, when the next time you gonna be in the area, Joe? You know what I'm saying? That's what we call it. I loved in the area I grew up in. I had 5 percenters up the street, Rastafarians a block over. You know what I'm saying? Some Jehovah Witnesses across the street. You know, we had some Moors that lived in the area. Some of the Moles was Moors. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I could tell you about all those belief systems. We respected one another. We debated one another. We talked about one another, but it was always respectful. Nothing like what you see here on YouTube. And them dudes certified killers, some of them. You did? Man, some of them dudes is real deal bad guys, fam. So I be laughing at a lot of y'all guys that be talking tough, Tony. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, you know? Man, they don't talk like how y'all talk. I know real deal bad guys, fam. You did? They don't talk like that. So it's foreign to me. You know what I'm saying? And when dudes did get to talking like that, man, they got put in their place to the point where they didn't come outside no more. Huh? Moved up out of Chicago. Huh? Yeah, mama scared to death because a lot of times them dudes was so scared they came outside talking tough just so that we wouldn't be on their ass. That's how we knew a lot of cats was cowards. That's real shit, bro. Real shit. I ain't saying that I'm a super duper tough guy or nothing like that, right? Let's just say that I'm not worried about damn one of you niggas though. And that's real shit, bro. I ain't worried about damn one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I can shut this shit down and man, go ahead about my business and live my life. Like I told, I came to YouTube looking to chop it up with like-minded individuals. But you know, I guess it's a time and a place, you know, for people to be called out. But damn, man, not every day, folks. Like, what is wrong with I man, look, the shit crazy to me. But man, I done went longer than I had anticipated. I just wanted to chop it up with the fam. I know I don't be dropping a lot of content. You know what I'm saying? But that was because I was sitting back like, what the fuck is going on? Why would this nigga co-sign with a nigga? What is you talking? Oh man, damn. A lot of man, I'm gonna tell you something, G. I'm gonna tell you something, G. Look, right? You co-signing niggas, right? Let me explain something to you when you co-sign, bro. When you co-sign, they're not your thoughts, opinions, or feelings. Those are another man's thoughts and feelings. And for you to jump on what another man think, I want to hear what you think. You simple-minded nigga. Hey, people be so simple on here, bro. Repeating what CNN said, sending our people off. Repeating what MSNBC said, sending our people off, Joe. Man, Joe, stop lit. Well, I can't tell y'all what to do, but me, I have stopped listening to crazy niggas talk. A lot of them are ill-informed and they don't know anything about history. They don't know anything about political strategy. Hell, they don't even know how to have a decent conversation with people that's trying to be civil. And then when you at, man, I don't want to hear it. Yo, childish sounding ass. Yo, childish sounding nigga, man, I don't want to hear that shit. Yo, man, get your goofy. You can't call people out and then say you don't want to talk? What's wrong with you, man? Man, that's not manly, bro. That's mannish. That ain't manly. Everybody that know this, man, everybody that know me know this about me, bro. If I think I got an issue with you, I'm gonna try to chop it up with you behind the scenes first. I ain't gonna get on YouTube and talk about that shit. If I got your number or a way to get at you, nigga, that's what I'm gonna do. That's how we gotta do things, Joe. Period, man. Hit a nigga up and tell him that you don't agree with this, that, and the third, man. You ain't got to. Come on, man. Damn, man. Damn, that shit weak, fam. That shit weak as hell. I don't like him. I don't like him. And then just because the mob rolling out with it, Joe, man, you better be your own man. The mob might be marching their way into hell. And if your following ass gonna follow them, man, go burn with their ass, G. I'm my own man. I'm my own man. You don't see Brother Rob co-signing on the other people ideas. Stuff. I might agree. I might add on, but I ain't nobody cheerleader, G. I'm my own man. And I make my own decisions. And anybody that don't like it, that's what it is. You just don't like it. Man, Joe. Man, Joe. But we can't, man, Joe. We can't be, we can't be acting like women when it come to shit like that, man. On the real, Joe. Man, that shit bad, G. That shit bad. You know what I'm saying? I just say this, man. I just say this. You know if I fuck with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'ma hit you up. I don't hit you up. I ain't got two more words for you, Joe. No, I don't fuck with you. And then on top of that, right? Let's say for instance, you questioning it. Man, do Brother Ryan, is he mad? Is he talking about? Man, all you got to do is ask me. Just be prepared. I'm gonna tell you the truth, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Good, bad, or ugly. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I want to say today. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in no way, shape, or form ever, you know what I'm saying, trying to act like I know it all. I just know what we shouldn't be doing, because I done seen the shit play out bad a bunch of times, fam. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'ma just say, you know what I'm saying, peace. And y'all go check out Brother Gab, man. I'm eagerly anticipating this interview. So I'm gonna holler at y'all, fam. Peace out.